You know, I don't know what I expected, to be honest with you. But it's like every single time Bandai has the opportunity to not be selfish and to do something nice, there's always that small part of me that just hopes that they actually do it. And they don't. Every single time they disappoint me and the rest of the player base. What happened is exactly what we all expected to happen. LF Piccolo got Zenkai'd, and you still need him at 7 stars, even though he's only ever been on 4 banners, and he hasn't even been out for a year. This was the one opportunity where, they should have done what they did with all of the LF Zenkais, which was make it so that just having him allowed you to Zenkai him, and instead of giving you free Awaken Z Power and Ultra Space Time Rush, just to give you some incentive to do the mode, just have him still be summonable Awaken Power. It makes no sense to give free Awaken Power for a unit that you most likely can't Zenkai in the first place. That's just an even bigger slap in the face, because you're telling free-to-play players that, hey, you can get all the Awaken Z Power, but yeah, I can grab all of Piccolo's Awaken Z Power. I look forward to seeing him Zenkai through it in about 4 years. But you know what? Sorry about the random adjustment. Apparently my chair was sitting on something that it wasn't supposed to be sitting on. But since Bandai doesn't want to do their job properly, then for the 177th time, let me do it for them. It's not even a bit. I actually checked. I have legitimately in the past 12 months done this, where I've done their job for them, including today, 177 times. Let's go. Alright, first, there's actually a couple ways, right? There's a couple ways you could go about doing this. Number one, you could make the whole thing, like the whole Zenkai thing, free. Everything revolves around being able to Zenkai him at 2 stars, though. Zenkai him at 2 fucking stars. There we go. 2 stars. Because it's already bullshit that you need an LF unit at 7 stars to Zenkai them in the first place, but this one especially, alright? Now, they felt the need to return the Legends Return, right? The return of the Legends Return. And instead of doing something nice for the player base, they decided to be selfish, as always, and just focus on trying to make as much money as possible. So, step number 2 in making this better, fuck Legends Return. There we go. No Legends Return. Go fuck yourself, Bandai. We're not doing this Legends Return bullshit, alright? Step number 3, right? A actual event. This would have been my idea. I actually planned on making an entire video about this, but let's just go over it right now. My idea on how you should be able to Zenkai every unit is an event. My teeth just froze. I don't know what the hell that was. An event where there are 70 stages, and each 10 you fight the next Zenkai level, and that Zenkai level will give you the equivalent or necessary Awaken Z power for that Zenkai level. So for example, Battle 10, you will fight that unit at Zenkai 1. After beating them, you will get 1,000 Awaken Z power. Every 10 stages, you get 1,000 Awaken Z power. Stage 70, you'll be fighting the Zenkai 7 unit. And you'll be able to get them to Zenkai 7 that way. Now, why would I want to do this? Number one, it's actual fucking content. Alright? This game is drier than a fucking desert, okay? My fucking hair has more moisture than this fucking game. My hair has more life than this game, alright? Fucking... Number 2, it's an interesting concept. You want to know what it reminds me of? It almost reminds me of the Easy A system, but even better. Because not only do you get actual content out of it, you don't have to pump a bunch of stupid metals into a unit. Ain't that fantastic? Now, in terms of the souls, I'm not really going to change that, even though I don't feel as though you should have to... I don't feel as though you should have to use that many resources to Zenkai a unit, but I'm giving you an LF unit I'm giving you an LF Zenkai for free, so I think you can shell out a few resources for that one, alright? Player base can shell out a few resources for that one. It's fine. Let me just get one thing, or make one thing perfectly clear, okay? You can't only focus on money. I understand, right? I understand. This is a company we're talking about, right? This is a company. You have to make money. But you people act like you're always, like, close to bankruptcy. You people act like you haven't made hundreds of millions of dollars throughout the past over 2.5 years with Dragon Ball Legends. It won't kill you to do something nice. It won't kill you to do something fair. It won't kill you to make Dragon Ball Legends a fair game. All I gotta say to that. It won't kill you to make Dragon Ball Legends fair. This bullshit with needing Piccolo at 7 stars to be able to Zenkai him is fucking stupid. And the worst part about it is he didn't need the Zenkai to begin with. All he needed was a basic stat buff. His abilities were honestly kind of fine. Maybe tweak some of them a little bit. Honestly, they could just do what they did to the 2 unique abilities, give him a stat buff, and he would have been good. I don't even understand why they went for a full Zenkai, but, you know, Zenkai, weirdly enough, alright, let's get back to business here. Weirdly enough, Zenkaiing a unit actually takes more company resources than doing a basic balance update for him. Which is why I really don't understand why they decide to do all that, you know? It's a very odd decision. When some units could just use a basic balance update, it would take less company resources, less money to just do that. But they go for the full Zenkai because they know that by doing that, right? If they gave him a basic balance update, you'd be able to use him after only pulling him once, right? And that's not their intention. Their one and only intention is to just siphon as much money out of you as possible. And again, I have no issue with a company trying to make money. But there has to be a point where you're like, do I really want to piss people off today? There has to be a point where you're willing to work with your player base and not just screw them and toy with them over and over and over again just to make a couple bucks. They know exactly how hard it is to pull Piccolo, and they know exactly how many people have him. Nobody. Fucking 2% of the player base can actually Zenkai him, at best, if not 1%. And they know that. They know that shit. They know it. Why do you think his fucking Legends Return banner came back? They just want to siphon money out of you. By all means, fucking summon for him then. Fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. Don't summon on that Legends Return banner, by the way. It's complete garbage. The banner sucks. Piccolo has a 0.5% pull rate. But if Gogeta and Broly have taught us anything, 0.5 don't mean shit. So... what? I think this is where I die now. I've taken too much shit from Bandai Namco. This chair will now be my final resting place. And I will die in peace, knowing I will never have to deal with this fucking game again. Alright. That's the end of this video. Alright, fine. Fine. Want me to really fix this? I'll fix it, alright? Don't fucking Zenkai him. Give him a balance update. That's all you need to do. But, again, they just want money. That's all they want. That's all they care about. They don't give a shit about us. They don't give a fuck about their player base. They just want your money. That is all they fucking care about. Again, make money. But do us a favor and actually give a shit about the people who are making you money. Try and show the people that pay your fucking checks some fucking respect once in a while, would you? Without the player base, you fuckers don't even have a company. You fuckers don't even have Dragon Ball games to shove down our throats and steal all our money with. So maybe you should actually start showing that you give a shit about them. I don't know what to say. Honestly. Done.